What's up, guys? Free Nachos here, back again with another Madden 21 franchise rebuild episode. We are rebuilding the LA Rams. We are in our first season. We had just gotten to the playoffs last episode. We beat the Chicago Bears 41-19, and now we get to play the Dallas Cowboys for a chance to go to the Super Bowl. So here we go. We're 12-4 on the regular season. If you didn't see last episode, I will recap our team's stats for the entire season. So Jared Goff had 4,630 passing yards with 44 touchdowns. A little high on the interceptions, 20. I did simulate the last 4 games of the season. We lost all of them. So I'm sure that some of those interceptions came in those games that I simulated. I know that for a fact. Darrell Henderson was our lead running back. He had 1,007 yards, 11 touchdowns. And the rookie Cam Akers went for 897 yards and 7 touchdowns. As far as receiving, Kupp and Woods both went over 1,000, with Kupp getting 1,600, 98 catches, 13 total scores, and Woods got 1,020 yards and 75 catches with 15 total touchdowns. Tyler Higbee had a really nice season, 825 yards on 68 catches and 7 touchdowns. And Van Jefferson, the rookie, he actually got hurt midway through the season, went for 565 and 2 touchdowns. Defensively, we were led by our middle linebacker, Micah Kiser, who went for 103 tackles and 3 sacks. He also had an interception on the season, 6 deflections, and 1 forced fumble. Pretty solid overall season, I'd say, for him. As far as other notable people on our defense, obviously Aaron Donald. He had 84 tackles, 24 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles. Our second leading sacker was Samson Ebukam, who's probably going to leave in free agency this year. Leonard Floyd had 9. Michael Brockers had 5.5. And then if we go to interceptions, Jalen Ramsey had 6. Troy Hill, our other starter on the outside, had 2. John Johnson, our starting free safety, had 2. And then the rookie Terrell Burgess also had 2. So let's go ahead and continue as we work our way through the playoffs. If you guys have missed any episodes, feel free to go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/freenachos, and there's a Madden 21 playlist right there where you can access every single episode from week 1, actually from the preseason, from the very beginning of our season, all the way through to where we are now. I plan on playing this franchise out probably at least 4 or 5 years to make it a true rebuild. Probably 5 years, maybe a little bit more. And then when the PS5 comes out, I'll be doing a whole new rebuild series with a different team.
Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's the NFC Championship game. We'll see Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game. that this is the one that's the real challenge.
Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
One thing he does very well, he takes care of the football. Had 176 pass attempts to start his career without an interception. That's the most in NFL history. And finished his rookie year, 23 touchdown passes and only 4 interceptions.
I just got a really good idea that I might actually pitch to the Madden Twitter account, the Madden social media account. You know how the different types of players, you know, you'll have like team players, you'll have
a good safe pass there right off the bat.
I forget the different types. There's like team player, high motor,
something they're confident about, something they
you know, like swag type players. They should have it to where the different player types necessitate the kind of celebrations and reactions they have mid-game.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
So if you have a player like Cooper Kupp, who's a very unselfish team player, he's going to have different reactions than like Jalen Ramsey if he makes a play. I think that might be a good idea. Or even like if they make a catch, you know how you can choose your celebration? You should have like different celebration packages and reaction packages based on the player type you are. So I might actually, that's actually, I don't know how I thought of that, but I might actually float that into the dev team and see if they, what their reaction to it would be.
Prescott now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the
because so many times you have these players who are high motor players or swagger type players, and they don't react properly when they make a big play. Or like if they're team players, they'll act like, you know, they'll be showboating when it's not really realistic to the type of player they are.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
I think that would be like a really good immersive addition to the game.
Well, it's like that in just about every position, and sometimes if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away, and that's exactly what happened.
3rd and 19, and they got 25 yards.
But not before they work it across midfield. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
That's ridiculous.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So they'll
see something with his shoulders
now from the 33. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
That's right.
Michael Brockers able to get him for a loss of about 3. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
I'm surprised Dak didn't escape the pocket there.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack?
All right, another 3rd and long. We got to hold him this time.
Prescott from the gun. And
oh, yeah.
He's going to go down again. Aaron Donald with a sack.
Oh, yeah.
Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay.
They might be out of field goal range.
Twice now. And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit,
if you hear me making slurping noises, because I'm having my morning coffee here. So I apologize for that. Oh, we forced a punt.
So on fourth down,
Nicely
here's Chris
done.
Jones to punt it away.
Nope, do not catch that.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Out come the Rams, and at the controls, the former Cal Bears standing at 6'4", quarterback Jared Goff.
There's a toughness about Jared Goff that maybe he doesn't get enough credit for. His freshman year at Cal, team went 1-11. His rookie year with the Rams, he was 0-7 as a starter. Undaunted in either case, and has come back each and every time to flash the ability that made him the #1 overall pick in the draft when he came out of Cal.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule
running right up the
on
middle.
offense. The playbook
Right
is
up the
still
middle.
open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down now, it's Henderson.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're able to get this one across the 35.
Now, I believe Cam Akers is injured right now, so it's going to be Henderson and Brown.
One unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Henderson now on 1st and 10.
Push forward. Yes.
And that one goes for about 6.
Way to
He's
fight,
taken down
way to
just
fight.
shy of the 45.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the 44, Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Yeah, we are
So
moving this
from
football
Cowboy
quite easily. I'm going to run right up the
territory
middle
now,
again,
here's 1st
right
and
behind my
10
center.
At the 49-yard line. From the gun to give to Henderson. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7.
Ooh, DeMarcus Lawrence is hurt.
3. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field.
That's
While the
serious
training
right
staff
there.
works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
He's their only player who can provide a pass rush. Well, Robert Quinn can as well.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap for Goff. And Woods has it complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So close.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the
Oh, they
box
have
where the
Everson
defense
Griffin.
coordinator was saying, how well can we stay
have
with these
Everson Griffin on their
receivers if we're in
team.
man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. Connection made here. Goff to Higbee. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well,
I need to put Cooper Kupp back in the slot, actually. I don't want him on the outside. I want Van Jefferson on the outside. I made a mistake before when I redid the depth chart. I want Kupp in the slot. And Woods will be the backup slot. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'll have to adjust that when we get back into the main menu.
You can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Came up a little short on
There we
the
go.
last
That's what I
pass
want.
play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's a first down following a gain of 3. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here.
Oh, yeah.
They've got to
Just
change
picking
up
apart
what they
the
have
defense
been
right
doing.
now.
It hasn't been working.
The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of
DeMarcus Lawrence is already
now,
back in.
In this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that have to be pinpoint here.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive.
Beautiful
touchdown.
blocking.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
The defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you get a team working together, and you get the crowd involved fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it was all polished off by Darrell Henderson's touchdown run.
All right, well,
unit is out on the field, and they will send this
we're off to
away.
a good start. We're off to a good start.
This will make it into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll look to throw right away.
Oh, that was the wrong decision. That's right.
Aaron Donald able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
They wouldn't run, would they? Let's see. They're in a heavy set.
After 7-0.
If they're already in 2nd and long. Running would put you in most likely a 3rd and long.
Second and 14.
Yeah, man, look at this.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Get him.
That would complete to Elliott.
Nice closeout
tackle.
tackle.
Go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
So they have CeeDee Lamb as a star now, I can see. And Amari Cooper obviously is an X factor.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Nope.
And that is incomplete. The passing
Doinked
game
off
not
the
in
helmet.
sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack.
I'm really happy with how Darrell Henderson is
and now it looks like we've got
running.
A Cowboy shaking up down there on the field.
Lawrence is hurt
While
again.
the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Well, now he's real mad.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Okay, they're blitzing. Maybe skinny posts.
Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Goff's throw into the hands of Henderson.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Inside the 40 to the 39.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2 yards, good enough.
Man, we are just chewing up yardage on these guys.
Is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Let me play, dog. Let me play.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
DC.
They're in cover 1. I can immediately tell. Because there's no safety on the upper right-hand corner. That safety is guarding Woods.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's going to air it out deep. It's caught at the 10. And they move.
That was actually a poorly thrown ball. I should have led him to the right instead of back.
It's a gain of 35.
He got it.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event, not getting to them early.
Beautiful.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal
Okay,
from just
are they blitzing?
inside the 10.
Oh, look at them. They don't know what they're doing.
They'll run here.
I'll run right up the middle, thank you.
He'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
You get 2 of your middle linebackers out of the middle. There's nobody there.
With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
It's really poor defensive play calling.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.